Okay, so do you have any question in exception handling or working with work queues? Hello. Hello. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, so we will go to our next topic. Okay, so we have created business objects, we have created process, and I just want to show you one thing that uh, okay. So this is the blue prism architecture, that how it works. Okay, and what are the levels and how they interact with each other. So this is my control room. And this is my process. This is my object. These are business application. Okay. So the flow like goes like this only. Okay. So business application always interact with objects only. Only object can interact with business application. Process cannot directly interact with business application, or control room cannot directly interact with business application. Okay. So object can interact with directly with business application with the help of application modular, in which we just spy all the elements. Okay. And process interacts with objects. So whenever we want to interact with any business application, so we have to go through objects only. We can call any business, and the process cannot directly interact with business application. Okay. In the same way, if we want to run any process from control room, then we cannot run any object directly from the control room. So for running anything in control room, we can run only process in the control room. Okay. So how it goes, like we have created a business object for calculation. Okay. We have created a process. So this is my process. Okay. We have created something, and now you can see uh, I'm going to my control room in control. Okay. In session management, you can see that these are my available resources, that only single PC is connected now from control room. Here in left side block, you can see that available processes. So I cannot see any process right now here because I haven't published any of the process now. Okay. and this is the environment. Whenever I will run any process, it will show me here. Okay, what I need to do, I need to publish my process first. You can see this is the property box at main page. Okay, so I just need to double click on it. You can see an option here that publish this process to control room. Check this checkbox, click on OK. Let's save it. Okay, and refresh it. Yeah, here you can see that I have published this process and I can see here. And now in which system I want to run, I just need to drag it and drop it to here. And you can see one record is created with the ID, process name, on which resource it will run, user, and status is pending. Okay, you just need to right click on it and click on start. I think there is some errors. Just need to check with it. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have changed something, or we haven't connected the launch or anything. That's why it's not proper. Okay, I just want to show you. Mm, I try to run another process. Okay, this is fine. All right, now we are working for it. Just let me publish it. Just to test it, I'm running. Okay, and again. So, yeah, here is my another process. Just drag it to this resource, and we are ready to run. Okay. So normally we do test any process like that after creating all the objects, all the process, we need to test like this. We need to we even if there are multiple resources connected, then we can run on any system. Okay. Yeah. So in real time, and when we run it to in production, then we always use the scheduler. Okay, we need some additional settings for it. So that's why I cannot show you that how it works exactly. But yeah, you can schedule any process in this way. You need to create a new schedule. Okay, you can give it a name, description, and you can select initial task here. let me show you that how can I say. Okay. Actually, even the schedule work we never use because it's done by the client only and client team only. So even I haven't had schedule any process yet. Yeah. So it has created a new task. We can have added a description here. We need to do on completion and on
Nitin, your voice is breaking.
description and also want to schedule. Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, a little better, but the voice is continuously breaking. Can you tell me this point again? That new scheduler, new task. Nitin, are you there?
I think he's off also correct. Hello. Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah, Nitin.
Okay. So here again you can do the same thing. Okay. That the process will run on this machine and you have to give all the times and everything here. Then you can that you can schedule it weekly or once or hourly, daily or monthly or yearly basis. Okay. So I will provide you a proper guide on it that how to schedule because we need to do a lot of additional setting in BP server for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's one more important thing is there that in system, in security user tab, these are the role basis security. You can create any a number of users and can provide rules to them. Okay. So if I want to create a developer or tester, I just need to provide a username and password for it. And you can set the expiry date and everything. Okay. Yeah. Here the roles and responsibilities, like what permission they have. If I am creating a developer, it will by default give some permission to object and process studio. Okay. This is a tester. So tester don't need any other permission. It will give. Even you can, if you are creating any other roles, then you can manage all the permissions here. Okay. Here is the link to manage Blue Prism roles, and you can create your own role and provide the permission. These all are predefined roles. Okay. But again, we don't need to create any kind of roles because this all things taken care by client side only and client developers. Okay. Yeah. So the main thing is that how we deploy this Blue Prism process or object we have created or everything on the production environment. Okay. For that we have an export. We have to create a new release. Okay, release is a file that is with extension of .bp release. Okay, and we can combine all the process and yeah, here you can see that you have to create a new package or from existing package. Okay, so I'm just trying with new package, and this is the packaging. Like I can provide any whatever I want to add. Like my process have two processes. I just need to drag it here. I have 2 or 3 business objects, then I have to drag it here. If I have any work queues I'm working with, then I have to drag it here. And this all combines with a single file, single package. Please. And you can see that its extension is .bp release. Okay, so right now I'm just saving it here, and it is my complete package with all processes, work queues, and objects, everything. And when I will deploy it to production system, I just need to export this, import this release. Here you can see an import. I can choose this file. As you can see, it asks me for even .xml or .bp release. So when I will import it, my all process and objects and work queues are created in any environment, production environment or any other machine. So this is the part of that how we deploy any project of Blue Prism.
Nitin, when you migrate the objects from development to production, so what will happen?
Right?
The existing objects or process, will it override or will it be create new? So
No, it will override.
okay, if
Okay,
anything goes wrong with
that's why
exist,
always
this is good.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Whenever we work with real-time environment, we never delete or overwrite any other object. Okay. Every time we create a new object, you just need to do like if I want to, uh, I have a order system BO. Okay. I will just open it and so whatever I changes I want to make, I will just keep a copy of it and I will create a new business object with the version name. Okay. So if you click on save as, and BO and V2. Okay, we use this, and after final testing, then we override that. Yeah, as you can see that I have created another object of the same object, and now I will do any changes, whatever I want, and then after checking of it, and I will connect with this business object with my live process. Then if it is everything is fine, then I'll change its name and I'll override that old one, business object.
Basically, in my current project, which I'm working on the Informatica, so when I go for the migrations
Okay.
from lower environment to higher environment, we used to take the backup from the production, then we'll do migration from
Yeah.
staging to production. So is there anything like
Okay.
taking backups in the Blue Prism as well?
No, I don't think so. They don't have any feature like that. You just need to create the XML file and you can do like that only. It's not like you cannot take backup of this process and objects.
Okay, basically when you save this Blue Prism objects into XML, will it
Yeah.
extract full like process objects, control, dashboard, everything will come or only specific things will come?
Only business object. You can export either a business object or a process. But if you are talking about creating a release, okay, when I create a release, then it consists of everything, a process, objects, workflows, and work queues, everything. So it creates not an XML file, it creates a .bp release file. The extension is .bp release.
Okay, it will take full whatever there in the current Blue Prism tool. So all the process there is a
You have
couple
to
of.
add it. It will not directly take, you will have to add. Okay. As
Oh,
I show you that you have to add everything, that what business objects you are using in your process and what process are you using, what work queues you are using. You have to add. Just look at again. It's working so slow. Okay. So see the difference that sport. It's cutting hand. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So here you can see that two options are there. If I want to export any single process or single object, then I will choose this. But if I want to release a project, then I will choose a new release. Create a new release, click on next, and here you can see that whatever in the process I'm using, I just need to drag it here. That my project has two processes and business objects. Okay. And any work queues, any schedulers, credentials. As we are using this credential, you have to, okay. Environment variables, again, if we are using anything. So this is a package that consists everything. Okay.
Is there any log files with,
Yes.
like when we ran any business object or process object, there might be some logs which we can trace the process.
Yes, you can see this logs. One thing is that I show you when you work with the word queue and control room. Okay. And word queue. So there is the one way you can see logs by right click here, and you can see the options view log. Okay. Yeah. But if you just want to separate everything that if you want to see the process logs and objects log, then here in a system, there is a option like audit. Okay. So these are the process log, and it will show you all the process for which process you want to see. And in last, you can set some filters here. So this is my, yeah, here is my order system process. Okay. Here you can see that when it is completed and when it is in debugging mode. Okay. And which objects you run here, these are the object logs. Okay. And this is the complete audit log. Okay. Okay, so these are like which process you have run on which time. When you schedule it, you will use it that my process is running or not, and what are the result of it, status completed, terminated or what. Okay. And you selected logs, it will give you a complete log of this process. You can see that which parameter has passed and where it thrown an error and what was the error. Okay. So you can monitor every process from this audit logs.
This is the place where we can monitor the current runnings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Means like the order system Excel sheet might have 1 lakh records. It might take some time, right? Let's take 1 hour or 2 hours. So this
Right,
during
right,
this we can process. I mean, see the monitoring here, right?
right, exactly.
Generated like when you ran the process from a control room, or every time when you create process or update something in process, when you ran the process that time they
No,
got
no.
generated.
It whenever you run the process, it doesn't matter that you are running from control room or you are running in debugging mode or development time. It will create a log.
Okay, every time we run the object or process, one log file will be generated here.
Yes.
Okay.
And this release table is the same. When I just want to create a new package, from here Okay. So here's the same thing which I can do it from export option, or even you can save it as a release file. Okay. Okay. So I hope that have you worked on work queues? Like, have you practiced on work queues or any internet web browser automation?
Work is I have done, but I didn't get time to go for the any applications.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to show you some more things uh, which were remaining. Okay. Taking the same example. Okay. Creating a test. Okay. So here you can see that we have spied this element, staff number text box. Okay. Okay. And as you can see that we have selected window text, that will give you an error definitely, because when I will put some value in this text box. Okay. So always try you need to select only those properties. Those are static. So window text is dynamic and it can be changed. That's why we will not choose it. Okay. And okay. I'm creating the new property, a child, and label. Okay. I'm just identifying it. Okay. So here you can see that window text is showing staff number. Okay. And when I click highlight, it will highlight the first label. Okay. And here I have said. And when I pass the password, click on highlight, it's giving me the password. It means that all other properties are for this both labels are same, and if I pass this value as dynamic with the one element spy, I can get the both labels value. Okay, so in this situation, I can use a property that is dynamic. Okay, so I will select the mesh type as dynamic. You know that it will get disabled. Okay, but it will show the last value. Just click on apply. I'll pick the name, sign in, label. Okay, so I have aspired only one element, and with that I can capture both these two labels. So how it will work and how to pass the parameters to dynamic elements. Okay, so I just want to read this element text, so I will use the read command or read stage. Okay, and I will say read label text. I will pass this element. Here you can see that the params is showing disabled. This button is showing disabled. So if I pass any other element, it will be disabled only because we don't have any dynamic parameters
Nitin, your voice is not audible.
getting okay. Hello, hello.
Yes, Nitin.
Yeah, am I audible now? Okay. Yeah. So as you can see that when I put any element here, okay, this parameter button will be disabled only. Okay, but if I have made any property uh, as dynamic, then you can see that I have made a property dynamic for sign in label, then it is activated. And when you click on it, it will show you that on which property you have created as dynamic, and you have to pass this value here. Okay, so suppose if I want to catch the staff number, then I can pass staff number here. Okay, and to check it, I will just get it text and I will store in a variable. So just connect it and run it. You can see that it's showing me a staff number, the label text. Okay, and when I pass password, so it will read the password label. Okay, In most of the business application, when we use this is very useful or dynamic because on one page if we have multiple text boxes or any other element, then all the properties are 90% are same, and you just need to change one or two properties. Okay, so in that case you can use that dynamic mesh type. So you just have to spy only one element, and after passing this values, you can get all other elements values. Okay. And the mesh type regex is always used for some specific data, like if I am capturing any phone number or if I am capturing any email address, pin code, then you can pass the regex here. That is available on internet. You will easily find. Okay. Any question in that or dynamic mesh type?
Basically, in real-time scenarios, where exactly we can use this
Yeah.
label values, like extracting this password and sign staff number, so where we can use these values.
Actually, that's what I am telling you. Suppose in when we work with real-time applications, okay, all the text boxes on one page have the same properties. Only one property is changed. Either it can be ID, it can be class name, or anything. In that scenario, you can change, make this as a dynamic, and you have to pass this particular value, and you can capture or get all the text boxes values. Uh, just let just check with that. Okay. Okay. So as you can see that in product code, the ordinal is 5. Other properties are same. Okay. And in number required, the ordinal is changed and other properties are same. And in unit price, ordinal is changed and other properties are same. So I don't need to spy all the elements 3 times. I can just make it as a dynamic, and I can pass the ordinal from there, and I can get the value from 3 text boxes. Just give it a try. Okay. I'm creating here a new element. Okay. Just identify it. Okay. I'm removing it, and I have to pass the ordinal. Okay. So here you can see that if I pass 5, it will give me product code. I'll pass 4, it will give me second text box. If I'll pass 3, it will give me unit price. Okay. So I'll just make it dynamic. Click on apply. Okay. and I want to write okay. So here is my element. Okay, here you can see that parameters is enabled. First of all, I will pass 5 and I will pass the product code P001. I will again use this same element with different parameters. 4 and this is my 3. Okay, and number required is 25 and unit price is 3.25. Okay, just connect it. Okay, so with only one element spine, I just need to make one property dynamic and I can fill all the, or I can input in 3 text boxes. Okay, so your application modular will not be so much heavy if you will work like that. Is it okay?
Yeah, Nitin, can you once again explain what
Yeah.
exactly?
Sorry.
Yeah, can you explain what exactly we have done once again?
Okay, you want me to explain again?
Yeah, not from the scratch, like what we have done in that uh, right box.
Okay. So first of all, what I have done that I have captured a property, okay, with one field as dynamic. Okay. So if I have passed the property, because just making it a dynamic, I can capture all the 3 elements in the single spike. Okay. So that's why I have just make it as dynamic. And whenever I will make it a dynamic, I have to pass the values when I will use that element. Okay.
No.
So I have used that element 3 times and I have just changed the parameters which are dynamic. In that I have passed ordinal as 5. In this one I have passed ordinal as 4 and this I have passed the ordinal as 3.
Okay.
Okay. So ordinal 5 means my first text box will, okay, it's identified, and when I pass the 4, it will identify the second text box, and then when I pass 3, it will identify the third text box, and I have put the value in first, second, and third. Okay.
Okay.
So with only one spy, I am able to manage 3 elements. So this is the use of dynamic, and even in the real time scenario, we always get that kind of application only, that we don't need to again and again re-spy. Because what happens if there is some changes in this page, okay, you need to spy that much element again. And most of the time it happens when you move to production and development environment to production environment, at 80 to 85% times you have to recapture all this element again. So it's better to not make that much heavy. So your application modular is lighter, then you are good to go, and it will be better for you when you move to the production environment. Okay. Okay, you can just find out all the debug shortcuts here. But for playing, you can use F5, the steps for F11, F10, everything is there. Okay. So I think we have completed that all we need to learn. And yeah, we will do it this exercise again with using each and everything, and we will complete this process that how to work with multiple records and how to work with word queues, exception handling, business objects and processes. So everything we will do in this exercise. So we will start it from tomorrow, and it will take around 2 days to finish it. Okay.
I have one
Yeah.
question
So
here.
any
The,
yeah.
yeah, you tell me
Tell me.
something. I just interrupted.
Sorry.
No, I have one question. That if we go to the application modular,
Yeah.
okay, when you find the elements, other day I asked you one question about this option number one is there. So I want to erase one. I want to make it as a three. So you said just uncheck
Okay.
the Windows text.
Right.
So I did for spying elements of all the values. Okay. So later I got one issue like now just can you go to option window spying in the application modular only. Go to the option number
Yeah.
three.
This is
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Can you uncheck the window? You unchecked right? And can you come back to the new
Right.
order window? New order window.
Okay.
A product code.
This is my new order in
Yeah, yeah. Now
product code.
come back to the application modular product code.
Okay.
Here for these four
Okay.
spine elements also I remove the windows.
Yes, exactly. You have to remove that.
I removed, but no, when I started running, no, I'm just getting error saying that you finding two windows, so can't find the InQ window. It's throwing error for me
Oh no, I don't
because
think so
no,
because it should not happen.
because no, yeah,
Yeah.
I got the reason why no window option windows option number it's showing the ordinary two
Okay.
and this product code and number required also ordinary is 2, so both are matching as is, so that is the reason it couldn't get the NQ spying value.
Okay. Actually, I'm not understanding what that because if you will show me a proper screen, then I can see that what is the problem. Okay.
I'll send you tomorrow.
Uh, yeah. And yeah, one more thing is remaining because this is very important when you work with any application like that. You are not able to spy anything. So suppose, sorry, got disconnected. Yeah, just launch me again. Okay. So suppose you are in working with some application and you are not able to identify or spy that particular element because in some cases it happens that when applications are very secure, so it doesn't highlight any element, or when we try to capture this particular element, it will give you a full window. So you are not at all handle to this particular this element. Okay. So in that condition, or even when we are working with mainframe especially, so okay, so that time you have only one option to send the keystroke. Okay, so how to send the keystroke? Again in navigate. First of all, you have to spy this whole window. Okay, I'm showing you. And in navigate option, okay, so it's mandatory that application should be in focus whenever you want to send some keystrokes. Okay, so first of all, you have to activate that particular window. Okay, so after, okay, and click on add. So after just clicking activating that application, I just want to send some keystroke. Okay, so keystroke always send on the application, the top hierarchy. Okay, so you will use this application name. Okay, and here you can see that global send key and global send key event. Okay, so when you use the global send key, the speed is very fast, and there are a lot of chances that it can miss some characters. So it's better to try always the send key. It stops where it goes like an event. It just press a single key, then it up, then again it press a second key. So it is little slow and reliable. Okay. So say if I want to pass 1, 2, 3. Okay. So before that, I just need to click on this particular text box. Okay. Here you can see that global mouse click center. Okay. When you use global mouse click center, it will click always in the center of particular element. When you use global mouse click, you you have to provide some X and Y. If you don't provide this X and Y, it will behave like a global center only. Okay. So I have written three things. Just activating my window, clicking on the text box, and sending the 123 key event. Okay. Just give it a try. As you can see, I am not using that write stage to write in the text box. I am sending it by keystroke. I think this is Windows 8. Let me check if it is working. Okay, so this is very a best example. I just want to show you. Okay, as you know that this is non-editable and I cannot enter anything. Okay, I can just pass anything from here. But what the write stage do? If I will use capture this element text box and I will use the write stage to write anything here, it will write the text in this text box. Okay. So that was again an error because we cannot write anything, or it should not accept any alphanumeric values. So in this situation, you have to decide, and lot of application doesn't accept the copy paste option, or they don't allow you to write anything in this particular text box. So suppose you are not able to, when you are using the write stage and you are not able to write anything in this, then you don't have any other option. You have to send the keys. So even I am working with an application currently in a fund transfer process. So I am facing the same challenge. I am not able to write anything with write stage. So I need to activate that window, focus this text box, and I need to send the keys. Okay. So always remember that the global send key is only sent to this application level. If you will select, suppose that you want to send the key in staff number TB and you are selecting this element, and if you think that I want to send the global send keys, you will not see any action here. So it works only on application level, not on element level. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Nitin.
Yeah. So I think
Can
we have covered all. Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
open
Ask me.
new order object?
New order object. Yeah.
See here, can you run this one once?
Okay. For that, I need to go to that window. Okay. New order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this continue window is there, right? Order confirmation.
Right.
I
Right.
just find this window and
Okay.
click on the, I mean, find the continue button also. So what I am
Okay.
trying to done, right? So I want to click on this continue and come back to the option window, right? Please come
Yeah.
back to the window. So I want to click on the continue. So I
Okay.
find that order confirmation window. But when I come
Okay.
back to the new order, so is it required to add one more wait symbol for that window? Click on the continue.
Yes, exactly. You have to put wait always whenever is any window are changing. Okay. Because this is your another or if you are using going to this option only, if you are calling this select option action, okay, then you don't need to give any wait because it is already given here.
Okay, I achieved like adding one more new wait element and did achieved. My question is, we need to add wait element for each new window. Correct?
No, not exactly. Like if you are coming back to the option window, then you will use only this previously created action. You don't need to create any other action again.
Yeah, in generally, like if new order is there,
Okay,
the second wait is for waiting for the order confirmation to click on the continue. So for suppose when
right.
you click continue, it may go for other window rather than going for the option window. So that time also we need to
Okay.
put more weight in the new order option. Somewhere.
No, in that situation, if you will wait for the new order window, it will throw an exception definitely because that window will not come. So you have to write your code in that manner that you should know that after that which exception window can come or which confirmation window can come. If confirmation window is not coming, that what any other window. So you have to go through this application thoroughly, then you can decide this logic. Okay, I think your all questions answer you will get when we will automate this application fully, and I will handle every exception there, and we will consider like whatever we have learned, we will I think we will use everything in this particular application automation. Okay.
Do you have any other user
Or
guide like for any other applications? So far, you did for the order systems, right? So do you have any
right.
other lab for any other applications?
Actually, we don't find applications normally. That was the challenge. If you have any kind of application, then we can use that. Because I don't have any other options and any other softwares. So we just need to find out some kind of application. But I think this is again very good application, and we will use every feature of this Blue Prism inside this. And the same way, in the same manner, you can automate any other application. Okay.
It's fine.
That's
Like,
why I've told you that just try with some browser automation. Then only you will face the challenge. If you are doing this same application, that will be in your comfortable level. So try with some browser automation. Definitely you will get lot of challenges. It's not easy at all.
can you give me one requirement to try to achieve? Because we are not sure what requirement we might get. One simple
In
requirement.
last session I told you, right? that you just need to create 10 Google accounts or 10 Yahoo accounts. So try with that, write some logics, maintain an Excel sheet with it has some mix up of some Yahoo accounts and some Google accounts, and then just go to decide according to that which browser you have to launch, and according to that create the accounts. So that is again a good practice. Or I will show you one more thing that you can try with that. Okay, there is a website called, or you can take any other website, right? Provident Metal. Yeah. Okay. So this is the exercise. What I can do, what I want to do is here you can see that there are a lot of categories. Yeah. So, or these are products. Okay. Just go to category page of it. Um, I think they have changed this. Or you can take any other e-commerce site. Just go to the. You can work with this categories and find out the all. Get all everything like a pricing or quantity of any product. What is the product name? Or there is some different option. The heading of this product or description. So you can try to get this, that how to spy these elements and how can we extract any data. And try with first try with one category and all its product inside this category, and then try with the multiple categories. So if you can see that if I click on US Gold, yeah, yeah, here you can see that inside the US Gold there are 4 categories. So I have to find out each product in every category. Like first of all, I will go to this American Gold, this category, and I want all the details like name and quantity and price of this particular category, and then I will move to the next category. So there can be n number of n level of categories. It might be possible that there is another category inside this category. So you have to go to the n level. Like you have to find the product page and then you have to collect all the information from there. So I think again this is very tough task, but you just try with some Google and Yahoo account creating. Then if you are you have some hands on that exercise, then you can go with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So from tomorrow we will start this exercise. Okay, and we will use each and every condition, or even you can say that we will repeat everything, whatever we have learned. Okay. Okay. So it's enough for today.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Good night.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.